We got Tre Boston joining us. Answer questions you guys have for him. Trey, can you hear us on your end?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
All right, cool. If someone wants to open up for the first question, go for it.
It's late night, man. Everybody's ready to go to sleep, man. I'm with y'all, man. All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, Trey, I got one for you. It seemed like in the past two losses that it's a results-oriented business. Like, I get it. But in the past two losses, there were some silver linings. I'm wondering kind of what the vibe is like after this one, because it feels like there's a lot of disappointment among the guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's disappointment. We know how well we can play, offense and defense. We just didn't get the job done, and that was a team who we, obviously we felt capable of going out there and beating. So that's why we're feeling the way we feel.
Let's go to Joe Person and then Jonathan Alexander.
Trey, on that vibe, this felt like a pivotal game where you could have gotten a 4-4 at the midway point.
Yeah.
How disappointing is it? And I know you're not about the moral victories, so what does it mean to be 3-5 when it just seemed like 4-4 was right there within your grasp?
Yeah, I mean it's a long season, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're disappointed in us getting the loss, but we can't hone on that. We can't just let that one get to us next week. So we got to do a good job of going in here, seeing what we did wrong, seeing what we can execute better in. And attacking that because we got more games left and we can easily go. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say easily, but we can fight to go. There's an option to go 10, 11 and 5. So there's more games left, so we won't even worry about this one after we watch film.
Hey Trey, where do you think you all have struggled most in the past two games?
Let me think. Last two games. Third down. I mean, if I'm talking from a defensive standpoint, third down. We got to find a way to get off the field third down. And we had them in manageable range a few times today. Whether it was penalties, big plays, guys not dropping in zones, us hurting ourselves. I mean, biggest thing is when we hurt ourselves, it's the only time people are moving the ball on us. That's what we're noticing in film. It's a guy out his gap. It's a guy with a penalty. It's a guy out of zone. We're not getting hurt because the guys are just so much more special than us. We just got to do a better job at our job, our 111.
Let's go to Atlanta Getzenberg.
Hey, Trey, I was wondering, with Dante going down, you were pretty much the only veteran in the secondary today. How did you see those young guys out there, and how did you think it worked?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been the first game. I mean, but, obviously I've had D-Jack, a few games. But it's something I take my pride on, man, making sure that, our young secondary can play at a high pace, at a very talented level. We play some of the best, man. You got Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley over there, giving these guys confidence to go out there and play and not, give up the big play. The guys gave up plays here and there, man, but none of the top for touchdowns. And that's a lot to ask for young guys playing these guys, but I like those guys to step up and continue to help us. And I got to do everything I can to get these guys ready, because they're able to play.
Okay, guys, we only have time for one more. Let's go to Brett Jensen before we wrap it up.
Yeah, Trey, I'm curious because you are one of the leaders on the defense. I'm curious, and you were here last year. You talked about it a little bit about possibly fighting to go in 11-5 because it's a long season. How do you make sure that you guys don't go through what happened last year after starting 5-3?
Yeah, you got to take it a week at a time. You can say 11-5 for a big picture, but we got to go 4-5 first, and that's what it's about. It's about taking it game by game and going back to coach's 1%. We got to just get 1% better. Again, I just told y'all a lot of what's happening to us isn't the other team; it's us hurting ourselves. So once we eliminate that, man, I see us being a great team.
Trey, we appreciate you taking the time.
All right, appreciate y'all. You have a good one.
All right.